Ladies and gentlemen, boys and ghouls, I'm your host, Kenny Omega, and this is AEW 2-Point Show. And in case you haven't realized it, we've got a new special guest for this episode. It is Allie, the bunny.
Hello.
And I know you guys are probably like, oh, wow, this is such a big surprise. How could you have such a terrible person on the show, Kenny? In case you haven't remembered, I'm a bad guy now, too. We're all bad guys.
Ew.
What do you mean, you?
I am not a terrible person.
I'm defined as a bad guy. Aren't you? You've done terrible things lately.
I mean, okay, yes, I've done some terrible things, but I am
I
not
saw
a
what
bad
you've done.
person.
No, of course
I've
not.
had my reasons.
That's why
Just
you're
like
here.
you have your reasons.
I've got my reasons.
That's
Family. Family and friends always come first.
That's right.
And I believe that was the same situation for you.
Absolutely.
Family and friends, they came first, and you're willing to fight for them.
That's
You're willing
right.
to defend
So
them.
do you know what I think that makes us? Good people.
And friends.
That's right.
And I'll fight for you.
I would fight for you.
And I fought for you to be on the show. They told me, no way Allie's getting on the show. She doesn't play games. She doesn't have an acumen. She has no background. And I said, do you not watch Twitch? Do you not see what kind of stuff you're up to in your spare time?
Thank you, Kenny.
You play games. You play games currently.
I do.
And did you play games when you were a child?
I sure did.
What'd you play?
Yes, I did. Well, I obviously loved Nintendo 64. Perfect Dark. Believe it or not, is my favorite shooting game ever.
That's a very, very good choice.
Is it good? Yes.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So you didn't play GoldenEye then? A lot of people say
No,
GoldenEye.
I did.
Okay.
I did, but I think Perfect Dark is better than GoldenEye.
Well, it had the RAM card expansion, so I mean,
Yes.
it was a little bit of an update. But I
Yes.
mean, I guess people just like they like the idea of the James Bond characters and perhaps the music.
Yes.
And there's a lot of nostalgia on the
Of course.
4-player and all that. I got you.
Yes, of course.
Like when I go back to when I was playing hockey, and all those guys that I played with, they didn't really like games, but they liked GoldenEye and they liked WCW versus NWO.
Of course. I still have that game. I still have my N64.
And those guys didn't like wrestling, but they liked that game,
Yeah.
and we would go back and forth. And geez, that kind of sort of ties into what we're talking about today, which is our wrestling games, our AEW merchandise, our AEW stuffs that we got coming out.
Yes.
So let's talk about some of the stuffs that will be coming out and some stuff that already has come out.
Love it.
Let's start it off with our casino game.
All right.
AEW casino game.
Yep.
So I know you've gotten your hands on it. I
Yes,
know
I
you're
have.
pretty much addicted to it. You're playing it all the time. I see you off in the corner all the time. You're doing this stuff
Yep.
when you should be focusing on what you got to do in the ring. But
Sure.
but the casino game,
It's just so good.
I love it. Characters, dealers, prizes, interactions. You don't think I'm thinking about this already? You don't think I'm staying up late at night, all hours of the night, thinking about this stuff? Casino game is getting updated. We'll be getting updates all the time. Just you wait. This thing's gonna be special. You thought you enjoyed it now? You kidding me, Allie? You're gonna enjoy it so much later. It's coming up.
Well, that makes me happy. That makes me happy. That gets me excited.
Well, I'm a little riled up right now.
I see
so
that.
I gotta calm down.
I see that, but I understand. You're passionate.
So maybe we should move on.
Let's do it. Let's move on.
General manager mode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our general management game. The one that everybody's been asking about, the one that I'm really excited for, because we've always got some great, awesome, cool videos to show every time we do a 2-point show. These guys have been working round the clock, and it's cool for me to see all the updates. And I want to ask you, Allie, man to woman,
Yes.
what are you real excited about?
Well,
Tell me about it.
number one,
Yep.
the art in the game is amazing.
It's great.
It's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But number two, my favorite part of the game, my favorite, now I'm getting excited. My favorite part
Okay, let's
is
hear it.
I get to book the whole show. And do you know what that means? That means that I get
Oh,
to
geez, here
win
we go.
every single match.
Oh, my God.
That means the bunny, you know the rankings? You know those
Yeah.
rankings? I'm in every single spot. Bunny, 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 bunny. That's my favorite part of the game.
Okay.
It's what I'm most excited about.
And that's fair. As a general manager, you get to make the show.
That's right. I get all the power, Kenny. I get the power.
You got the power, and you make all the choices.
Yes.
For me, so this is just my opinion. I love the art. I'm with you on that
Beautiful.
one. Love the art, and I you know what I love, because I saw this thing from the grassroots. I saw this thing from the bare minimum, and I remember seeing that it was just an arena and a ring, and that looked cool enough on its own. And now when I look at what we have, I'm seeing, geez Louise.
Yeah.
This is actually looking like the AEW arena.
Yeah.
This is looking like what it's like to be live at our television. So not only when you're booking these shows and we're kind of creating a card, creating a pay-per-view, creating a year's worth of AEW storylines, you're feeling like you're doing it on our TV, which is really cool.
Yeah.
But wait, there is more. So again, these guys have outdone themselves. I don't want to tell you exactly what we're going to see, what we're going to show, but what I'd like to do is pitch it to Aubrey.
Hey everybody, it's Aubrey Edwards here today with an update for Elite General Manager. We're using the Unreal Engine to build this game, and that allows us to have fully 3D environments with dynamic camera shots, awesome pyro, and really cool special effects. We want it to feel like an episode of Dynamite, because that's ultimately what you're doing. You're the booker, and you're booking an episode of Dynamite. It's gonna be super awesome. So I get the question a lot, if you can build this game in 3D, why are all your wrestlers 2D? And the answer is purely production. We're going to have every single wrestler that is signed to the AEW roster available in this game. And it's a lot of art, so trust me, 2D was the decision. That's what we needed to do. But you can draft anyone on your roster. Penta, Cody, Lee Johnson, Sammy Guevara, Britt Baker maybe if you wanted to, but whatever. And because we've built this awesome production pipeline, we can build awesome content super fast. So I'm gonna show you one of my favorite new features, wrestling finishers. Every wrestler in EGM needs a finishing maneuver, and you're gonna get it. Whether it's Cody's famous Crossroads or Dr. Britt Baker's brutal lockjaw, every single iconic finishing maneuver is going to be in this game. And AEW is known for its tag team division. Well, you can book anyone as a singles wrestler, so you're actually gonna see a lot of the lesser known finishers as well. And, I've been working with talent on this to make sure that all of the information we have is accurate. So this has sort of become like a weird, encyclopedia of badassery in a way. Totally unexpected, pretty dope. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering, Aubrey, when am I gonna play this game? And a little too soon for me to divulge that information, but I will tell you today that by the end of this year, worldwide, you'll be able to play EGM on iPhone and Android. And a little bit of a spoiler, you should probably tune into 2 Point Show next month because I might have a pretty big announcement to make. Back to you, Kenny and Allie.
Aubrey, what can I say? You killed it. You knocked it out of the park. That was a home run. What did you think of the finishing maneuvers?
I think they're so cool, especially. Should I spoilers? Spoilers?
Go ahead.
Spoilers?
Yeah.
But I have to say the coffin drop, Darby's coffin drop. It's so cool. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Are you disappointed that I didn't say?
No.
Are you a little disappointed that I didn't say Kenny Omega?
Nope.
A little bit.
Nope.
I'm very excited for yours too, Kenny. I'm very excited. It's very cool.
Come on, you shouldn't have.
It's very cool. It's very cool.
Oh, shucks. You like your favorite probably. Oh, shucks.
My bad. It is. It's my favorite.
Oh, you. Oh, you. All right. So, look, that's coming along fantastically, and that leads us to the elephant in the room. Kenny, what about the console game? That's the last remaining piece of the puzzle. What can I tell you? I've arrived empty-handed again.
It's disappointing. It's disappointing.
But rest assured, this is a 24-hour-a-day project. We are working nonstop, round the clock. And quite frankly, I've devoted so much of my time to that project, to being a champion, to doing all the things that I've got to do in a Kenny Omega life that until there's a major update, I'm not going to come to the table to you guys with things that are minor, with things that aren't going to get your juices flowing, your blood boiling. Next time you see something, I want you to get goosebumps. I want you to feel it in your bones. One thing I will say though, as this thing gets cooking, as we're moving on along, new features are being added. Features that we never thought we'd have before. Characters are being added. I'm starting to see some character models, some new ones. Yesterday I saw MJF. And his face, just like in real life, it was just as punchable in the game as it was in real life. In other words, it looked very accurate.
On point.
Yeah, because when you see that guy, you kind of want to...
You want to punch him.
You want to punch him, you want to slap him, you want to spit on him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you really hawk a loogie at him, you know what I mean? And then what's he going to do about it?
Cry, maybe.
He would, yeah. I mean, he's got a bit of an entourage now, so he's a little dangerous.
He'd just hide. He would hide.
Yeah, he would hide. He'd step back.
He would,
But hey, I saw MJF, I saw the scarf, I saw the tattoos. I saw the spray tan. It was looking pretty good. MJF was looking like MJF. Pentagon was looking like Pentagon. My goodness. These characters looking good. And we're getting this ball rolling. And like a snowball, you know, it's going to get bigger and bigger. It's going to gain momentum. And next thing you know, we're going to have something to show everyone. And I don't know when that will be. But that leads me to my next announcement, Allie. It's with a heavy heart to announce that, you know, much like in Star Trek The Next Generation, all good things, yeah, they
come to an end.
They must come to an end. I know you guys have enjoyed my time here at 2 Point Show. Don't you worry. 2 Point Show will still be a thing. It'll continue. I just can't be the guy doing it. I can't be the one to do it. I'm busy. I've got nothing to give you. And until I got something to give you, I don't want to show my ugly mug around this place anymore. So we need someone that doesn't have an ugly mug. We need someone with a prettier mug that could possibly come to the show and show a pretty mug instead of an ugly mug on the show. And I was thinking, Allie, I mean, I was kind of all out of ideas, but then I thought, no ugly mug. Someone that's a little more, you know, easy on the eyes. Someone that's a little more friendly than I am. Someone that doesn't get riled up as easily and as quickly. I was thinking maybe, if you're willing to accept the position, could you be the host from here on in, Allie?
Me?
Could you do it?
You want me to be the host?
I mean, yeah, you could make all the announcements. You could bring in special guests.
Wait, can I choose the guests?
You can, yeah, you can choose them yourself as long as they're not stupid. Yeah, don't bring.
So essentially, you're handing this over to me. I'll have the power. It'll essentially be my show.
It's kind of like your own GM mode in a way. Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, you're talking about how much you love being in power and controlling things.
I do.
You can control this if you want.
I mean, I think.
Don't make me regret this decision.
Yes, no.
Oh.
Don't regret. No,
Okay,
I'm gonna be
okay.
great. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so good.
Okay.
It's gonna be so good.
So from here on in, guys, you know, you won't be seeing much of me around unless you're watching Dynamite and Impact and AAA and wherever else I may turn up. However, I will be back. Rest assured, because it's a placeholder in my contract. When I have, I mean, if it doesn't step on any toes, if I have something big that I want to show people, is it cool if I come onto your show, Allie? Can we arrange that?
If
Yep.
you have real updates.
Yep.
I don't want you just strolling on in because you miss it so
wishy-washy.
much.
No. I can't do
Okay,
that.
that you just want to be. No, you need real updates if you want to be back on the show.
Okay. So, when I have a real update, I will be back. But again, time moves on, our projects move forward, and who knows if we're going to have updates next time around. But rest assured, there will be updates, and Allie will be the one to share them with you. And once we have an update, I'll be back too. So until next time, this is AEW 2 Point Show, moving onward and upward with a new host. Goodbye, folks, and good night.